Noah's Ark surviving the storms of life. Imagine being warned of an impending disaster so great that it would reshape the world as you know it. Now imagine being the only one who believed it, and the only one chosen to save life itself. What would you do? Welcome to the story of Noah, a man whose faith, obedience, and preparation helped him survive the greatest storm in history. Stay with us as we uncover the lessons hidden in this epic tale, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more captivating stories and insights. Long ago, when humanity drifted far from goodness, corruption and violence filled the earth. It was a dark time where hope seemed all but lost. But amidst the chaos, one man stood out. Noah, a beacon of righteousness in a world gone astray. He wasn't a king, a warrior, or a man of great wealth. He was simply a man of faith, chosen for an extraordinary mission. One day, Noah heard a voice, not just any voice, but the voice of the Creator, instructing him to build an ark. Now let's pause for a second. If someone told you to build a massive ship in the middle of dry land, would you listen? The task seemed absurd, even laughable, but Noah obeyed. He trusted in a higher plan, even when everyone around him doubted. Day by day, Noah and his family worked tirelessly on the ark. Picture the scene: neighbors scoffing, mocking, calling him a madman. What storm? The skies are clear, they jeered. But Noah remained steadfast. With each hammering nail and every plank of wood, he was preparing, not just for himself, but for the preservation of life. Here's the first lesson for us. When storms loom on the horizon of our lives, preparation is key. Whether it's financial trouble, health challenges, or emotional turmoil, laying the groundwork like Noah did can make all the difference. As the ark neared completion, a miraculous sight unfolded. Animals, two of every kind, began arriving. Lions walked beside lambs, eagles soared alongside sparrows. The sight was both awe-inspiring and surreal. Noah didn't chase them down or force them aboard. They came willingly, as though guided by an unseen hand. This part of the story reminds us of the importance of trusting the process. Sometimes, when we act with faith and diligence, the pieces fall into place in ways we could never imagine. Then it happened. Dark clouds gathered, and the heavens opened. Rain poured in torrents, flooding the earth as the ground itself seemed to tremble. Those who once mocked Noah now cried out in terror, but it was too late. The ark's doors were shut, sealing Noah, his family, and the animals inside. Inside the ark, Noah faced a new test: endurance. Imagine being confined for weeks on end, surrounded by restless animals and the relentless sound of rain. But Noah held firm, tending to the needs of his family and the creatures aboard. This brings us to our second lesson. When life's storms rage on, patience and perseverance are essential. Challenges are rarely short-lived, but with the right mindset, they can be weathered. Finally, after 40 days and nights, the rain ceased and the waters began to recede. The ark came to rest on Mount Ararat, and Noah sent out a dove to search for dry land. On its second journey, the dove returned with an olive branch, a symbol of hope and renewal. When the doors of the ark were opened, Noah, his family, and the animals stepped onto a transformed world. The air was fresh, the land renewed. Noah built an altar and gave thanks, marking the beginning of a new chapter for humanity. To seal this fresh start, the Creator set a rainbow in the sky, a promise that never again would the earth be destroyed by such a flood. This covenant symbolized hope, restoration, and the faithfulness of a higher power. Noah's faith is one of the most remarkable aspects of the story. Imagine the sheer magnitude of what was asked of him: to build a massive ark without any sign of rain. The ark wasn't just a boat, it was an engineering marvel of its time, large enough to house two of every kind of animal, along with his family and all the food and supplies they would need for months. The people around Noah likely thought he was delusional. Rain? A flood? Why would that ever happen? Their mockery must have been relentless, yet Noah didn't waver. He worked on the ark day after day, despite having no physical evidence that the flood would come. His obedience wasn't blind, it was rooted in trust in a higher purpose. For us, Noah's faith can inspire confidence when pursuing our own goals, especially when they seem daunting or when others doubt us. Faith often means believing in the unseen and persevering when logic and circumstances tell us otherwise. The ark itself is symbolic of preparation. It wasn't built in a day, it took years of steady, intentional effort. Noah didn't wait for the first raindrop to fall to start building. He worked proactively, following the detailed instructions he was given. Attention to detail. Noah was given specific measurements and materials to use. This shows that preparation isn't just about effort, it's about precision and following a plan, provisioning for the journey. Along with building the ark, Noah had to gather food and supplies to sustain all aboard for an indefinite period. This foresight is a reminder to think long-term when preparing for challenges in life. In our lives, we often face storms, whether financial hardships, health crises, or relationship struggles. Noah's story reminds us to prepare not just for what we can see, but for the unexpected as well. Building arks in our own lives, whether it's saving money, building strong relationships, or maintaining good health, can help us weather any storm. One of the most awe-inspiring parts of the story is the arrival of the animals. The sheer diversity and harmony they displayed, predators and prey walking side by side, is a miracle in itself. Noah didn't have to hunt them down or herd them, they came willingly. This teaches us an important lesson. When we act with faith and diligence, the right opportunities often come to us. We don't have to force every outcome. Sometimes trusting the process and continuing our efforts is enough to align circumstances in our favor. The storm as a metaphor for life. The floodwaters represent life's trials, overwhelming, unrelenting, and at times isolating. Imagine the emotional toll it must have taken on Noah and his family, confined in a floating sanctuary with the weight of survival on their shoulders. Yet they endured patience during the storm. The rain didn't stop after a day or two. It poured for 40 days and nights, and the waters took months to recede. This teaches us that storms in our lives may not pass quickly, but with patience they will eventually subside. Hope in uncertainty. Even after the rain stopped, Noah had to wait for dry land. He sent out the dove multiple times, hoping for signs of renewal. When it finally returned with an olive branch, it must have been a moment of immense relief and joy. For us, the olive branch is a reminder that no matter how dark or overwhelming a situation may seem, there's always hope. We must keep searching for it just as Noah did. The rainbow, a symbol of renewal. The rainbow is one of the most memorable parts of Noah's story. It wasn't just a sign that the flood was over. It was a covenant, a promise of hope and renewal. After every storm, life begins anew. In our own lives, rainbows can take many forms: a new job after a period of unemployment, healing after an illness, or reconciliation after a conflict. These moments remind us that storms are temporary and that brighter days lie ahead. Modern-day lessons from Noah's Ark. Faith over fear. When faced with challenges, it's easy to give in to fear. But faith, whether in a higher power, yourself, or the process, can keep you moving forward. Prepare for the future. The Ark wasn't built overnight. Great achievements require patience, planning, and persistence, endurance through hardship. Life storms can feel endless, but they are finite. Stay strong, and the waters will eventually recede. Gratitude after the storm. Noah's first act upon stepping onto dry land was to give thanks. Gratitude helps us appreciate the lessons we've learned and the new beginnings we've been given. The story of Noah's Ark is truly a touching one. Noah's Ark is more than just an ancient tale. It's a blueprint for surviving life's toughest challenges. What's your ark? How are you preparing for the storms in your life? Remind to come back for more inspirational and thought-provoking stories. If this story inspired you, show your support by liking this video, subscribing to the channel, and sharing it with someone who might need a little encouragement today. Together, let's navigate life's storms and find our rainbows. Thanks for watching, and please do not forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more stories like this.